So start the recording here. So she's on this mission to help see how many homeless mothers she can get in housing before Christmas and have them actually acquiring a $65,000 a month income. And they're going to look at you and go, "Are you crazy? What are you talking about? How can that be?" Well, let me show you. And you bring them here, you put them on your Santa link, always the one to your first account. You're always going to bring everybody your first account. The main reason you want everybody to always come in on your first account link is because that's the one that everybody's going to see your money train on. And when they come in here, they start learning how this works and they see the money flowing. They're then going to start joining you in other things. Watch us convert a lot of naysayers and non-believers about network marketing into riding the money train with you. You watch. It'll happen. It's going to happen. Everybody will be making these accounts. So Jerry here, up here, here's his daughter's account. Here's when he bought the founder's pool position, another position, percentage of the investor's position. When he bought a percentage of that, then I come in here and I put 20 positions for mommies, but above that, I put in benevolence position. So he has 2 kids. It was at least 10 positions for moms created under each child, and a benevolence position was put in under each child. So as these mommy positions were put in underneath, it's already causing these benevolence positions to earn income. After these were activated, they paid to the upline. Jerry's upline got paid because he activated all these positions for the mommies. When he bought into the investor's position, it paid for activating these accounts. So then that money was used to pay upline. Money went into the benevolence position. Money even went into this mommy position, which hasn't even been awarded to a real mom yet. So money's already stacking up in these mommy positions before we even put them in there, before we give them away. And they're already qualified for income. I put somebody in there today, they start getting money today. If I gave that position right there to a mommy today, there's already money coming in right now. So if Jerry puts this position in here down here for a scout troop and then starts telling all those people that want to help make money for the scouts, put money in their scout troop, just imagine a scout troop having a $65,000 a month income. It's inevitable. So these people now are building it, and as they're building it, they're getting paid. And all the while, money's going to the scout troop, money's going up here to this mommy, money's going up here to this mommy, money's going into the benevolence fund, money's going into Jerry's daughter, money's going into Jerry's pocket, money's going into my granddaughter's pocket for her college money, and money's going in up here to Greg Phillips, who isn't plugged in, doesn't know what's going on, but he is getting money because he's qualified, the ones that are qualified, they have the orange on them. All these other positions are qualified too. I just haven't come in and marked them as orange yet, but they are already getting paid. So these 2 guys right here just got significant payments because how many positions were put under Jerry the other day? Like 26 positions plus 2 benevolence positions, 28. So they got paid when Jerry bought that investor stuff. They each got $1 for each one of those. So they got at least $28, but they also got some more money because watch what's going on here. So here's the thing. By Jerry doing what he did down here, these guys got paid, okay, from that. So that's going to get their attention. And then you come down here under Greg Phillips and you see, oh, who's under Greg Phillips? Oh, Weta. And Weta's got several people under her right here and more over there. And let's see. So that's, yeah. So he got money from all of this. So, he's getting money already. And any new activity that comes in underneath here, seems like there was some other activity that I saw there. But yeah, so as money's coming up to him every day with the new people coming into this group, it's getting his attention. Hey, I'm not even doing anything with this, and money just keeps coming in my wallet. Now here's Brian Fraser. All of this is under him, and he got paid also. So come down here under Brian Fraser. Look what's under Brian Fraser. This gets interesting. You have Jerry Watson here. And look what's under Jerry Watson. Beverly's under there. Joanne's under there. All these people are underneath here. Then it comes down here. Who else is underneath there? Well, here we start to have uh, Loretta in here. Loretta's on fire right now. And Mickey's down here. And under Mickey, there's all this going on with Christopher, with Linda. Linda and Bonita down here are doing the most right now. They're in the lead, you guys, for being the top producers and getting the money that's going into the elite position. They're in the run for it right now. The two of them, they're hitting it every day. They're bringing in 1 to 2 people here every day. I'm watching them. So y'all need to step up the game if you want to give them a little competition. Bet. And one way you can do it is to buy into the investor's position, because then we put extra positions underneath you and they're sponsored to you, and it counts towards getting that part of that part of the elite position for the month. So anybody who buys into that, those extra positions that get put in down there actually count towards personally sponsored. So the thing is, though, all this activity that's going on down here under these ladies rolls right back up to Brian Fraser. So Brian Fraser not paying attention to what's going on, busy doing his little thing, whatever. Never been to a call, doesn't know really what's happening here at all. All of a sudden, he just keeps getting this money every day. Money coming every day. Money coming every day. Money coming every day. What's going to happen? He ain't getting money every day from anything else. I'll tell you that right now. It isn't happening. It isn't happening, but it's happening here. That's going to catch his attention. This is why we're not paying out once a month. We want these people to be getting paid daily. So they just say, what is going on here? I keep getting these payments. I keep getting these payments. I keep getting these payments. So the other day, I was talking to, who's up here? Macy. So Macy's sitting up here, and Macy hadn't sponsored anybody in a very long time. And I'm like, Macy, have you gone and looked at your wallet? Have you added up how much money you've gotten in your wallet? So now Macy's like, oh, ooh, so now she's kind of tapping in a little bit more. I'm telling you guys, this is a compensation plan. This is a way to make people, dead horses, get up and run. You're all going to be doing that. All you have to do is create spillover underneath them. Which is exactly what I did with Brian Fraser. I got 3 guys in here. They're all leaders in network marketing. They all have huge name lists. These 3 right here, I purposely built a big downline underneath them. Robert and Susan helped me. A lot of people down here underneath them came from Robert and Susan. Some of them came from me. I put everything, I patterned it up by putting my granddaughter in there. I knew if I can get them on fire, they'll bring in enough people to send my granddaughter to college. You can do the same thing with something you care about. Just put a position in. You put that position in. When I put my granddaughter in, it paid. This guy, it paid to Greg, it paid to Brian, it paid to Mark and Mark here. I just put them in, and I'm splitting the money with them that comes into that position. I just pay them. They don't know what's going on. They don't have a clue. But by them getting money in their wallets every day, get their attention. Here's Macy. She gets some of it. All these people getting fired up means they put in more people. My granddaughter gets to go to college without her parents spending a penny, without a student loan. She's only 5 years old. Her position could be making $65,000 in the next month. All these people in here kick in. They go get two. Here's Jerry bought in some of the investors' position, and all these little homeless mommy positions got put in here. All those homeless mommy positions would be paying up to send my granddaughter to college. And when I give these positions out to real moms, and we change the name on there to their name, and they're busy bringing more people, my granddaughter's college money is going to be paid for before the end of this year. No student loan. You got a kid needs to go to college, get a position activated in here right now for that kid. You always send out though your links. You're going to activate the position. You're going to order an avatar for it, but you're not going to. Now, when we open the NMAS plan, you can put them in there as well. So that position's double dipping too. It's getting 65,000 from the avatars and 65,000 from the NMAS and 65,000 from the traffic exchange. But you're always going to use, if you've done this, the position's going to be activated with an avatar order. On that avatar order, you're going to be able to put in your username to your main account. So you get an extra avatar for that account. It's going to count towards your account and towards this account being activated. The money you spend is going to go towards that account being activated. And every month when you pay the activation fee, it's going to attribute to that account staying active so it continues to earn income. But the actual avatar itself, you're going to be able to put your username in there for the avatar order so that the avatar that's created actually is another avatar that brings people in. They're on those avatars or put on your referral links. We've got 4 different ones right now. We're focusing on Santa at the moment because Santa talks about everything. But after Christmas goes away, we'll be changing Santa to something else. So, but the thing is, Santa talks about everything we're doing here. The other avatars, Sarah only talks about what we do with $6 to turn it into the video on that link, only talks about what we do with $6 to eradicate poverty. So by activating extra accounts, you can get extra avatars. The payment you make is credited to the account you're activating, but the avatar you're getting actually is got your username on it. So it's bringing people to your main original AAI account. People that might see Sarah and be interested in Sarah, they're coming in to the school on your username to your main account, where they're going to see. The reason this is so important is because they're going to see your money train. If you sponsor them using the link to, like if I used my granddaughter's account right here and got an avatar for her account, it's going to bring people to her account, and there's no money train there. I want those people to see my money train, because when they come to class and start learning about riding the money train, they're going to go look on my sponsors depot links and not see anything there. You don't want to be keeping up the money train 2 different accounts. Just order on the order form. You're going to be able to put in there, you make your payment that credits to that account, the payment. But your avatar you're ordering, you can put the username in there to your main account. So you're just getting another link for you to use to bring people to the school that are then going to put people in your main account. So, these positions you're creating here, they're not actually going to be sponsoring anybody. You're going to just create spillover underneath them from sponsoring people in on your main account. So anyway, but plugging them in right there, paying to the upline, getting paid from the downline that falls in underneath. So they're not going to have a referral bonus on them. They're only going to have coming in because you're not sponsoring anybody with a link to that account. All your $5 referral bonuses are all going to go into your main account, for the link that you used was actually your main account. So all your $5 referral bonuses are going to stock up in your personal account. But this position is going to earn $1 down 15 levels. Guys, it's inevitable that 15 levels will fill up here. The accounts never go away. They're always going to be in place. They're always going to be collecting spillover at some point, and money's always going to be flowing into them. That's inevitable. It's inevitable. It's just the way it's made to work. So forcing people to make money. But anyway, as these little mommies get placed in here and these become live people here who are perpetuating the growth, just look at this. These 2 mommies right here, whoever gets these 2 positions, they go to work bringing in new people because they want to get to that 65,000. And, somebody else, somebody who bought into the investor's position, activated the account, it's already paid for and qualified for income. So the minute I give this to somebody, they start getting paid every day as new people come in, spill over underneath. Let's say Jerry comes in here right now. activates that position today, and then goes and tells people at the scout troop, hey, you got to look at this. I just did something to help this troop get $65,000 a month. This is crazy. And they sign up under here, under here, under here, under here, and watch them go to town. They're going to be getting paid themselves while putting $65,000 into the troop. This position's paying to the mommy. All these positions down here coming in under the scout troop, everybody who's interested in the scout troop having $65,000 a month. Well, all these people coming in here doing that, they're going to be getting their own 65,000, but all of them are paying up into scout troop, the mommy, benevolence funds, Jerry's daughter, all the way up here to everybody else. So using this as a fundraiser and showing people how this will absolutely put money into any position you activate here. Doesn't matter whether it's your kids, a charity, a church. Churches need money for their own benevolence funds. Churches are the first place people go when they need help, because churches collect tithes, and the tithes are used to help the people. Well, they're supposed to be. But anyway, certain percentage of it. So, you see how much good you can do by building this? And you don't know when you go out to go sponsor new people in here just because you want to fill up your levels, you may not even know this is going on underneath you. Here's a scout troop. Here's kids need to go to college. Down here we've got somebody wanting to build money into a ministry coming in here. Where is that? Right here. Loretta's about to put some people in that have an interest in money going into this ministry. The people up above don't have a clue. Here's James. Here's Joanne up above this ministry. All of them will be paid. And every time they bring in people and create spillover under here, and all the people who come in here underneath this ministry that care about this ministry are putting money in all these people's pockets, and they don't even know there's a ministry down here that some of the people they're bringing in are spilling over underneath. Doing well while doing good, guys. Doing well while doing good. That's what this is. That's what this is. These guys right here kick in. This is Mickey. Some of the people above Mickey Granger. There's a guy down here. He's a retired, he's not retired. He's a Vietnam veteran. And he runs a dog rescue with about 14 massive, big type of dog that I don't remember what those things are called. They look like bears. You go over there, he's got 14 of these dogs. They're as big as big bears. I'm not kidding. He spends thousands of dollars every month to feed them and on vet bills. He just got laid off from his job the other day. He can't even afford to support his housing and himself now. He's going to be on unemployment, but it's not going to be enough. You only get a fraction. When you're on unemployment, you only get a fraction of what you were making. Not enough for him to keep feeding all those dogs. He doesn't know what he's going to do. Well, I know. Here, I activated that position for him. Now, as everybody goes and creates spillover from the upline, creates spillover that comes in underneath him, he won't have to worry about it, and he won't have to go back to work, and he really needs to retire because he has physical problems. He pushes himself beyond his physical abilities to do the job that he does to make the kind of money that he makes so he can support those dogs. He doesn't have any kids, no wife. He supports all those dogs. All of his money goes into all those dogs. If something happened to him, I honestly worry about the dogs. What will happen to the dogs? He needs to have help. He needs help. He needs to convert what he's doing into a registered dog rescue program and have enough money that he can pay people to come help him. He's physically really not even able to do the work that it requires him to do. I'll just tell you, he cooks, he buys chicken and cooks it every day for these dogs. In his kitchen, there's a countertop that's about probably, 8 foot long. And it's covered with crock pots, cooking chicken constantly and rice. He feeds these dogs well. He doesn't feed them junky old dog food. and he spends a lot of money on special treatment for these dogs for medical conditions. But he feeds them quality food, and then he puts it in buckets and hauls it out to where these dogs are, where he has built all of these big pens, and he's built and put up portable buildings in these pens because he has to keep them all separated because they fight. And then he's got air conditioners we're in Texas here, and these dogs are like covered in fur like bears. He needs to relocate this whole operation to some other place, Colorado or somewhere, because it's too hot here for them. But he can't afford to right now. But see what you can do here? We could help him relocate all those dogs to a better climate for them. In the meantime, he runs air conditioners in those little buildings for them so they won't get too hot and die of heat stroke. I don't know. That's somebody that going to heaven, I'm telling you what. But I have watched him struggle to take all this food out there. That is, heavy lifting, all this food, these dogs need a lot of food to stay healthy. It's a lot. So he loads all of it in buckets, carries it out in wheelbarrows to where he's got them out there, and then, has to go in there and put it all out. Physically, it's a lot of work. I've watched him do it. It's a lot of work. I'm like, I can't believe you do all this. And he's got neuropathy. He's diabetic. He's not well. And he does this every day. Every day. I don't know how he does it. But y'all could help. All the people who are upline above him creating spillover. He doesn't know how to market anything. He barely knows how to use his computer. But as the upline creates spillover underneath him, money flows in there. He'll be able to hire some help, number one. Number two, he'll be able to move those dogs to a better environment, a better place for them to live where it's not so hot. You see what you can do here for somebody? Change their life. You can change people's lives here. Literally change their lives. So many different ways. So many different ways. Because why? Because bottom of all problems is truly, really almost always a money issue. Money fixes problems. Y'all have the ability here to fix a lot of problems for a lot of people just by helping yourself, by going out and getting more people to fill up your downline. You're actually not just helping yourself, you're helping all the people you created the spillover underneath. And you're helping that person too, because now you're giving them something. If anything, you're giving them hope, hope, hope. Think about how valuable hope is. It's a one element in life that you must always cling to. You lose your last little ounce of hope. Why do you think so many people commit suicide? They've lost the last little ounce of hope. The last little ounce of hope. When you give people the opportunity to come into this, when you share this with other people, you don't know what situation they may be living in at that moment. You don't know what their struggles may be. Some people are very private. They don't want to be, play the victim. They won't tell you how bad things are for them. But you may very well, by taking the time to share this with them, you may very well have just helped restore their hope, giving them something to be hopeful for, and also giving them something that they can acquire a great sense of purpose in their life for, because they then realize, I can make a difference in somebody else's life. My life is valuable. My life is worth something. I can help other people have more. I can help restore other people's hope. It's so much more than you having an opportunity here to help yourself. It is so much more than that. So very much more than that. I know who my angels are, I'll tell you that. They're in here all day, every day, talking to me, asking me questions, and they're bringing new people in daily. Daily. They're angeling other people. They're angeling for other people. They're restoring hope for other people. and they're affecting all the people's lives above each and every new person they bring in here. There are other people. There's people above all of you. You're affecting their life in the positive way. And if you got an upline who's not in here every day, bringing new people in every day, keep doing what you're doing to bring new people in every day, because eventually they're going to say, you know what? I need to be putting my time and effort in this. They're going to see the results of what you're doing because it's showing up in their pocket. And they're going to say, you know what? This thing is working. Maybe it's only $1, $2, $3, $4, $10 coming in, but every day a little more comes in, a little more comes in, a little more comes in. By the end of the month, how much money do you have? Guys, we're not even into this 100 days, but I know there's people out there that have already collected $100 since we started monetizing this on October 1st. This is October 16th. So obviously none of those people got two on their first day, because the people who came in on October 1st would already have $65,534. But you have gotten more than you spent. You got more than you spent. You've got enough money to pay your renewal fee for the first those that came in on the first, their renewals come up on October 28th. They'll all need to pay again, or they won't be getting any more money like they have been. Unless they personally sponsored some people, which at that point they would get their $5 referral bonus, but they're not going to get their group bonus if they have not renewed on the 28th. Well, if you're sitting up at the very top of this, if you're anybody up in the upline of all of this, you'd be crazy not to pay your $25 to renew for the next payments coming in. You'd be crazy not to do that. I would think that you've set an alarm already in your phone that goes off 2 days before October 28th, reminding you, you got that payment coming up. You got to make that payment, or your account's going to go inactive and you're not going to see those little payments showing up every day. You're only going to get payments when somebody renews that you personally sponsored, and you get that $5. That's all you're going to get. Well, if you've only sponsored 2 people, you're only going to get $10 for that month. So don't miss your payment, because this isn't slowing down. It's only speeding up, and you don't know how much money you may be missing out on between the date your renewal comes up and the next renewal comes up, because new people are coming in under the people that were already here. Do you see how this forces to make money? And they're not going to miss that renewal fee because there's too much to lose if you do. Too much to lose. So, this isn't going to ever stop. It's just going to keep on going, keep on building out, more money coming up to you. You can't stop it, so you might as well just plug in and go with it. I sent somebody a message this morning. He's talking about how he just made $400 and something. And I'm like, here's what I replied back. I'll just read it to you. You may know this person. You may have seen this post already, as I commented on his post. Are you struggling? Let me just see. He's in here in my Facebook. This was just a little bit ago, so I should be able to find it pretty easy here. Oh goodness, so many people slamming so much stuff on Facebook. But so anyway, what I told him was, I said, yeah, but you have downline in something that's already that'll pay. That's why is it? Where did I put here? Let me see. I gotta find this. Just give me a second here. My goodness, I get slammed with so much stuff on here. That's because I'm in all those groups with all those people in network marketing. So, which we've done some trainings the last 2 days. I will be downloading those today and uploading them for you in the training area in the back office of the school under that green button, Your Financial Journey. You'll be able to go in there and find that. Then what goodness, I cannot find these. Yeah, so Your Financial Journey, click on daily trainings, and then I'll put it in there, and I will also put the Facebook phishing training calls into the area of when you go into your financial journey and you click on I'm sorry, this is just crazy here. You go into your financial journey and you click on marketing the crusade, then you click on marketing techniques, and then you look for in there, you'll see the Robert Rome's folder, and you'll also see a folder for Facebook phishing. So that is where I'm going to put the recordings from the last 2 days about Facebook phishing. So if you missed any of those trainings, you can pick them up from there. I'll have those up in there in just a little bit because they're processed now and I can now upload them. So, well, goodness, I've been slammed on Facebook this morning since I saw that. It was just only about an hour ago. Anyway, the guy, he posted something in there about how he just made $400 and something. And I said, well, but you have something that will pay you $65,000 a month, and you already have a lot of downline in there, and you're losing money every day. You're losing money every day. And I left it like that. And I put it in a comment to something else he had posted. I just made another comment on it. I didn't step on what he posted. I just said, yeah, but you got this and you're not paying any attention. So you're losing money every day. So anybody else that saw that post also saw my comment and might be going, well, Christopher, what's she talking about? I got my ways, guys. Yeah, we're going to make people make money, and we're going to make them get engaged here because they're not going to have any choice. You create spillover underneath them. They have no choice but to have money come into their accounts. If they have an account here, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here's Christopher right here. Christopher is above Linda and Benita, who are top and running right now as top producers and, qualifying to get that elite position money that's going in there from everybody. All new people coming in the first 15 levels here. So, and any renewals that happen on the 28th, again, going to put more money in the elite position. So every month, as there's more and more renewals every month, that elite position thing is going to be cranking some money every month. Serious money. So, and anybody can get part of it. Anybody can qualify for it. Just be the top producer. So most new people brought in the course of a month. You qualify to be in the running for that. Most new people, not reenactments, not renewals, but actually new people that buy an avatar for the first time. So, but here's Christopher. He's got this position. So in the future, what this would look like. So for right now, what you're looking at is somebody who bought a VIP, and then when we activated, did not buy an avatar and pay. So now he's sitting here with all this downline building underneath him, and he's missing out on the money. All of this is under him. So as that all builds out, he's missing these payments. He's busy doing something else, not paying attention. Well, this is going to keep stacking up. He's going to keep missing money, and all the upline keeps telling him, you're missing out. But he's busy marketing other stuff. But what I know is if we get enough money going into his account that I can say, hey, you just missed out on more money. I would have sent you money today, but you haven't activated, so you didn't get it. I'm not telling him how much right now. I'm just telling him, well, you would have got another payment today. Well, you would have got another payment today. You would have got another payment today. He's going to keep seeing that every day. $35 that he hadn't spent is costing him money every single day. Soon it will be into hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars, and he's losing that money every day. So if he doesn't activate, I'm going to auction off his position. It's going to be for sale to the highest bidder. Yep, because I want somebody in there that's going to keep perpetuating the growth, creating spillover for these people that have already put money into that position. Now, the money that we get for this position is being converted to activate more mommy positions right now, which will be put underneath the mommy positions that are already in here. So these benevolence positions that you may have underneath you, because you had somebody who activated, bought into the investor's position. You may have mommy positions underneath you. If you're under Russ Moore, he just added some more. They haven't been put in yet this morning, but last night he bought some more of the investor's position. So he's got another couple of positions going in there. 4 more positions are going to be added underneath Russ Moore under the mommy positions he activated the other day. So, he bought into the investor's position before he ever even sponsored anybody in here. So he got 2 positions underneath him for the benevolence. As money comes into those 2 positions, that money's going to be used to activate more mommy positions underneath here. So now he's going to be getting 2 more mommy positions. Well, they're going to be put in right here. That's his next empty spot, highest up to him. So those 2 positions are going to be put in there. But first of all, because of the amount of money that he invested into, or in buying into the investor's position, he's first going to get 2 benevolence positions put in there, and then 2 mommy positions, one under each one of those benevolence positions will go in there. So, and again, these are going to pay upline into this mommy position, into this benevolence position above that, and into Russ above that, and into Connie Denny, and into Scott Johnson. All these people will get paid because it's going to pay 15 people upline. Thane, Tom, all these people. And these people aren't even on this call probably right now and don't even know this is happening underneath them. But guess what? They're going to find out because money's going in their wallet. Obviously, they're growing. Even Macy will get part of it. It goes on up. Susan and Robert will get part of it. The elite position will get part of it. The investor's position will get $1 for all 4 of those new activated accounts. Another $4 goes into the investor's position where he actually bought into. You see what a win-win-win deal this is? Y'all cannot lose. All you can do is make more money here. You've got no choice about it. If you've got a position, you've got no choice about it. And anybody who doesn't have a position is losing money. Everybody out there in the world who doesn't have a position in this right now is honestly already losing money. That's why it's so ridiculous when you share this with somebody that they don't jump in and take the very next position immediately. They're really already losing money because they don't have a position. Very simply, they're already losing money. Where else can you go that you're actually forced to make income? You're forced to. There isn't anywhere. There isn't anywhere. And there's nowhere out there that you can go join something, get involved in something, and it wind up being a fundraiser for a charity that you care about, for a purpose that you care about, for a child who needs to go to college. There is nothing else out there that can touch this. You guys are sitting on something that I believe is of divine design. It's not me. It comes to me through me, but it's coming from somewhere else. It's coming from somewhere else. Because look how powerful this is. There is no other explanation for it. Because money fixes problems. People need money. Just that simple. Just that simple. Alrighty, so I will get those Facebook phishing videos up this morning for you in the storage area. Let's just go into the back office of the school real quick. I want to make sure everybody does know where to find those. Y'all know Christopher. Keep banging on him, letting him know if you're in his upline, you're somebody in his upline. Macy, find Christopher Thorne here online and tell him you're losing money every day. Y'all need to just be inundating him with messages. You're losing money every day. While you're busy promoting this other stuff, you're missing out on $65,000 a month that could be coming in your pocket right now. It could be coming in your pocket right now, and you're busy playing around with $100 here and $100 there. Fine. Put that on your money train. Put those things on your money train. But bring people to the school. You're not going to acquire $65,000 a month marketing something else. I'm telling you, you're not going to happen. All right, so let's get into the school. Make sure everybody knows where to go find the trainings. For now, until the programming is all finished, all your training is under this button right here. And ignore any training area over here on this golden highway. Ignore the training over there. Ignore the traffic exchange. Ignore the NMAS. Those things are really old things that are not really activated to anything we're doing right now. It's all being changed, taken out, revamped. Just don't even go in there. No reason to go in there. You're only going to really use the money train here so that you can activate in a couple of things behind your sponsor where we just turn on some more money. Right now, GDI is the only thing, and what we do with 14 Eagles, but 14 Eagles, there is no link. When we sign people up in 14 Eagles, we don't tell people about 14 Eagles unless they have seen the video. The only time we mention the name 14 Eagles is if they've watched the video that's on this link right here on your referral bar, Crusade Poverty. If they've watched that and they want to get involved, then you bring them here to the Zoom call and I help them make that account. You don't send out a link. You don't tell somebody, oh, go here and make this account. You bring them here first because I have to give them the proper username to make sure that they're coming in the right spot where we want them in that. So we don't even tell people about 14 Eagles. We don't mention the name 14 Eagles, but it is the program that we use to manipulate, to force people into an $8,000 reoccurring income out of nothing more than 3 little $2 payments, $6 out of pocket. So, but it all happens here on the Zoom call. You have to come here and talk to me to activate that, or you'll mess it up. You'll get in the you could put people in the wrong place. If you just give them your username to sign up in there, you're probably going to mess up your downline. So bring them here to me. Let me help get those in. But everything else over here on this golden highway, for right now, just ignore it all until we finish redoing everything. The only thing you're going to be concerned about, you can go in here to the welcome and you can listen to my video there. You can go into the Crusade to Kill Poverty. This is in effect. What we do there is still in effect. Talks about how we manipulate GDI. Again, we do not send people to GDI to make their account. Don't sign them up on your own link. We're building a force-fed matrix in there, so you've got to use the instructions that are on this page. That when you go into Crusade to Kill Poverty, it's going to tell you to go to the money train and find your sponsor's link to GDI. Everybody's going to want to activate that. It's free for the first 7 days. You don't pay anything. Just make the account, get yourself in there, because you may have spillover coming in there underneath you, the same way we have spillover here by creating the spillover on that spreadsheet I've been sharing with you. Same thing happens in GDI. We create spillover over there because we're using this thing called the money train right here. So always go to the money train to sign up with the link that somebody's put in there for the money train. They maybe have changed it from their own link to somebody else's link that's underneath them that doesn't have somebody under them there. We're always looking at our GDI back office to find somebody who's come in underneath us that doesn't have anybody, and then we go change our own link in the money train area to that person's username on there. So the next person I sign up, they're not going under me, they're going under somebody else down in there that doesn't have anybody yet. So that's how we manipulate. We use the money train to manipulate what we're doing in network marketing, so everybody has downline coming in underneath them and everything. So activate the GDI right away. You're not going to pay anything for 7 days, and in the meantime, we can have you making the money you're going to need there. That $10 they're going to charge you in 7 days, you can make that right here, right now, and be able to pay that in 7 days. Just think about it. In 7 days here, two who get two, you're already moving into thousands of dollars here. Thousands. You're talking 7 levels full in 7 days. On our avatar program, that's thousands of dollars already coming in your pocket. And you're worried about $10? Nothing. All right. So, but your training is right here in your financial journey in this green button. You're going to go in here, and this talks about, a lot of this talks about what we do with GDI, but you're going to go into daily trainings right here, which I will be putting the Facebook phishing in there. The other place you're going to find the Facebook phishing videos are going to be in Marketing the Crusade. So here's your daily training. Here's recordings of presentations. Here is Marketing the Crusade. So this is going to get into teaching you about marketing. Here's a lot of tools and ads and things like that. Here's your memes folder with memes in it. And then marketing techniques right here. Marketing techniques takes you into two folders. One is Facebook phishing, one is Robert Rome's trainings. So the videos I'm going to be posting up today will be going in Facebook phishing. They're the last 2 days of teaching about Facebook phishing. Will be going in there. So I will do another training on that this afternoon, and answering questions about it that you might have. But there's where the Facebook phishing videos will be stored. I'm not going to continue to do the Facebook phishing training because most of it's going to be all in here, repetitive recordings that have been done. So I will only be doing questions here about Facebook phishing. So the 2 o'clock call that I'm doing right now about Facebook phishing, that's only going to be for another couple of days. So if you got what, you want to get in on that, watch the videos, or you can come here at 2 o'clock for another couple of days, and then I'm going to stop doing that as well. Too many calls. I do 2 already every day. So anyway, Robert's trainings are in this folder. I suggest watching those in the order that they're in there. 1, 2, 3. Coming in and asking him questions in the mornings when he's in here about what you've seen on those videos. Again, he's here at 8 a.m. Eastern time to answer your questions. That is a whole different technique, but it's a very an extraordinary technique that he's developed over a period of time. It will take you a little while to wrap your head around that and to get it all set up. There's a lot to it, but he actually very passively brings in to 1 to 6 people every day religiously. So it's worth learning to do. All right, any questions here this morning? So appreciate all the work you all are doing to help others, and particularly our investors investing into the investment position. Yes, there's rewards and benefits coming back to you for that, but the ability to be able to put a bunch of moms in here and stack up positions under mommy positions that have already been created allows me to go and put somebody in those positions and have them having an income right away. So if you do know a homeless mother with children, if you are associated with anyone like that, please let me know, because right now we have over 38 positions. Linda just put, I think, some more in the other day, I'm thinking, and also Russ put some more in last night. So those positions, again, will be going in underneath those homeless mommy positions, and then we'll be building spillover underneath them and putting real live mothers in those positions. So we're at the point now of filling the positions with real names, moving towards having them in their own housing before Christmas. We can do this. We can do this. I want to see how many we get in their own housing. So anyway, any questions this morning? Anybody got anything you want to say? Contribute to the call in any way? Another exciting day. Money will be going back out here in a few minutes. This morning, I'll be pushing out some more money. So keep an eye on your wallets. But if you're interested in the founder's position, here's how it works. For a $50 payment, you will receive ownership of 0.03% of that position, and that will award 1 benevolence position and 1 mommy position to be put in. If you invest $100 into it, you'll get 2 benevolence positions and 2 mommy positions put in. If you invest $500 into it, and you get, let's see, for $100 you get 0.10, you get 0.1% there. So 0.10%, 0.1%. So this is money that you'll always get every single month, as that money's producing income, working up to that 65,500. And this is in the avatar build out. So you're talking about the potential for it to be well over $65,000 a month there. So so 0.1% could actually wind up being quite a bit of money. So that will get you 2 benevolence positions and 2 mommy positions. For $500, you get a full 1% of the position, which would give you 2 benevolence positions and 10 mommy positions. And for $1,000, you get a full 5% of the position and 2 benevolence positions with 20 mommy positions activated underneath them. So, cool stuff. Any of you who participate in that be doing a lot of good, and it will be coming back to you in many ways. Those mommy positions will be sponsored directly to you, to your account. So that means you're getting the $5 referral bonus on them every month. So think about it, 20 positions, $5, every month out of that personal referral. And that also counts towards every month you getting, if you've got 20 positions personally sponsored, you put in $1,000 there and you've got 20 positions personally sponsored to you, that counts towards the earnings of the elite position at the very top, but only for the first month, because that actually is now if you do it later on and then and the months to come as well, I mean, you can always turn around and buy more in it. We just increase how much of it you own. So month after month, that elite position is going to collect more and more and more money, because there's more and more and more people in here, both renewing and activating new accounts. So every month, the money in that elite position is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And anybody who owns a percentage of it, well, you're getting paid of the founder's position. Well, you're getting paid on that. So if you've bought these mommy positions, anytime you buy mommy positions, then you could buy your way into earning the you could buy your way into getting the elite position money by buying into the investor's position at any time. You put $1,000 in there, you automatically show for that month 20 positions personally sponsored by you, because they're the 20 mommy positions that you got by buying into the investor's position. Hope that made sense. Anyway, everything you
Hello.
do comes back to you over and over and over. Yes, Joanne.
I have a question about the investor position.
Mhm.
At what point does that start paying off? I mean, in
It
other
already
words,
is. It already is.
what?
It already is.
Oh,
Anybody who owns part of it's already received funds that went into that. So,
I see.
mhm.
Okay.
But the way y'all get it to be more in there is you put more people in here, and more people who buy part of that position result in more of these mommy positions being activated, which gives you the $5 referral bonus on it, but it also puts more money into the investor's position.
I
So
see,
every
because
position that comes in here, that comes in within the first 15 levels. So if you're up at the very top here,
yeah.
and you put more people in that fall into your downline, you're creating more money into the investor's position. As you're working this for yourself, for your
Mhm.
personal position to have income, you're actually forcing money to go into the investor's position as well, which then if you own part of it, you're getting a percentage of that back. And it'll just get bigger every month, because think about it. Right now, if there's 200 people in here, well, that means, if they're within the first 15 levels, which we do have a lot of people now below the 15th level because of the depth coming in. People bring people who
Mhm.
bring people who bring people, builds depth. So, but this, for all the people who come into the first 15 levels of it, for how many people are in there, if it's another dollar in that investor's position, and that dollar comes back every single month, plus those people go get more people. Now it's, 100 becomes, 100 people bring in another person the next day. The investor's position just earned $100 that day because everybody got one more person. And the next day they do it again. Well, now you got 200 people that brought in another person overnight. Now the investor's position just earned another $200. Y'all want money out of the investor's position? Go to town. Get your Santa Claus and go to town. Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm going to make that a theme song, start playing it before the calls. Because he is coming to town, guys, with a bag full of money. A bag full of money. Woo! Going to be a very Merry Christmas. But I'm going to tell you what, before Thanksgiving, many of you are going to have a lot to be thankful for. And you could very well have $65,000 if you quit playing around, get busy here. You know, I want to congratulate some of you who have truly stepped up to the plate and you've done what needed to be done. You've brought in 1 to 2 people every day since the day you came in. There are some people in here who have done it. Brought 1 to 2 more people every day since they signed up. 2 ladies in here right now. I want to shout out to Linda Galloway and Benita Nuez. Absolutely rocking it, guys. You know, there's the challenge. It's been set for you. They have put 1 to 2 people in every day since they signed up. Rocking it. They're in your downline. You need to find out, are they in your downline? Let them know how much you appreciate them, and then try to beat them. Beat them to that elite, you know, outdo them. Yeah, they're setting the challenge, guys. It's already been set. They got their eyes on the elite position, and you know, it may not be a whole lot this month being the first month out, but next month they're going to do what they did again this month, put more people in your downline. They're going for that elite money. They got their eye on that elite money.
We all do.
As everybody builds here, you're looking at $30,000 going out to 2 different people every single month. The 2 top producers, as that position is full through 15 levels, as it fills through 15 levels, you're looking at, for the duration of time beyond that, you're looking at 2 people getting $30,000 every single month from that top position, on top of what you make at your own position. Pretty nice little bonus package right there. Every month, once it's full through 15 levels, every month, at least $30,000 is going to go out to 2 different people.
Lizelle?
If that doesn't get your boat rocking, I don't know what will. You know?
Lizelle, does that include, say Loretta's ministry comes in and this other lady brings in 1,000 people? I mean, that works in your behalf anyway, right? As well.
Yeah, it puts $1 in your pocket for every person that comes in down there.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, 1,000 people sign up. It started with you putting in a ministry position, and then you sponsored 2 people that came in as spillover under the ministry's position, and then they went and got more people. It's not 1,000 people sponsored to the ministry. It's not 1,000 people sponsored to you. You put in a position for a church, charity, school program that you want to support, and then you create spillover under it by sponsoring 2 people that are involved in that program that you're wanting to support. You sponsor them to you, they fall in as spillover underneath that organization, and then they go sponsor some more, who sponsors some more, who sponsors some more.
Right, and that would be up to Loretta to get that done.
Yeah. So I am recording this right now, this morning, and this recording I will be titling something to do with fundraising with AAI. So it won't be available till tomorrow because it's going to take overnight for it to process. But yeah, it should be available by tomorrow. And it will be in your daily training area. In the daily training. So you can go in the daily training area and do a search for fundraising. Come up with this particular recording from this morning. So I want to put my great recognition out to all of you who have invested in the investor's position, creating these mommy positions. It's a great act of kindness, generosity. I know you did it, you know, you do get a reward back. You're going to get your percentage of the investor's position, and it's going to come back to you. But I do really appreciate you making that that thought into it that also provides for our homeless moms. Tell you what, when you house a homeless mother, we're helping one more kid possibly not wind up in prison, because that's where most of those kids wind up. Desperate people do desperate things. And as they grow up, the things that they're exposed to because they are homeless, and the neighborhoods and the places where what they're seeing as young children, they're learning where to get the money. And it's not a good thing. What most of them are seeing every day is a way to get wealthy is to sell drugs. That's what they're seeing. Stealing and selling drugs is the way you get wealthy in their environment. But people are a product of their environment. You see a child that acts out and does things, well, and that kind of is a clue what's going on at home. Kids are a product of their environment. And kids who grow up in poverty, grow up with little homeless mommies, they're exposed to a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. But what they're seeing is the only people who have any money are the people who are selling drugs. And they're learning that the risk of going to jail, that's okay. At least I'll have a roof over my head and 3 square meals every day. They're willing to pay the price to go to jail for a little bit of time that they might get away with selling drugs and enjoy what that money can do. Buy Nike tennis shoes and bling bling and whatever, fancy cars. That's how they grow up, seeing that that's the way. If you want to be successful in life, that's where you do. That's what you do. That's what you do. They think that's what you do. So when you house a homeless mother, when you allow her to get housing in a decent neighborhood, you're giving her children a better chance of not going to jail. That's what you're doing when you buy into the investor's position. So I thank you. Many other people will too. One thing I know you're going to do, you're going to die with a good conscience. You're going to die feeling a sense of fulfillment that you did the most you could do on your time here in the planet to make the world a better place. To make the world a better place. Because every kid we keep out of prison that chooses a different path, that might possibly go to college and become a productive part of society, makes the world a better place. So I thank you for that. I thank you for your contributions and your heartfelt intentions to help others, and for all the charities that you now see that you can help, how many ways you can help so many problems, fix so many problems just by participating here and bringing more people here every day. So God bless you, keep you safe. We need all of our soldiers of fortune well and safe. And I'm going to go to work next week, hopefully getting the COVID product in our hands. I'll have something together to help you be able to at least purchase it, even though it may not be on a compensation plan, but at least get that in your hands. We can't afford to lose any of our soldiers to that nasty, evil thing. So anyway, I love y'all. I love you, love you, love you. Each and every one of you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for doing all that you do, and for being committed to this crusade to eradicate poverty, fix the problems of the world. With all of that, if anybody doesn't have anything else to say, I'm going to let Beverly, if she's on here this morning, I don't even see her. If not, do I have a volunteer who wants to recite the pledge this morning? I feel like I do all the talking here, so let y'all please get in and lead the way on that. If anybody wants to unmute and lead the pledge. Joanne, I see you're unmuted. You want to lead the pledge this morning?
I could,
That would be great.
if you make it big enough.
I'm trying to do that. Let me see if I can get this to.
Till I get to the eye doctor, I don't know.
Sometimes my mouse and my mouse pad don't want to communicate. How is this? Does that work?
Well, I guess because I kind of know it by heart. Okay. Wait, where'd it go? Okay.
There we go.
I have been blessed
I've been blessed
with the knowledge and the weapon
with the knowledge and the weapon
that will eradicate poverty
that will eradicate poverty
simply and easily.
simply and easily.
And easily.
I have the power and the solution
Power the solution.
to help end the problem that poverty brings.
Help end the problems that poverty breeds.
I'm an intricate part of ending the suffering of millions of people around the world.
I'm
I'm
an
an intricate part of ending the suffering of millions of people around the world.
I respect and honor the privilege and ability
I respect and honor the
And honor
privilege
the
and
privilege
ability
that has been bestowed upon me
bestowed upon me
bestowed on me
to make a difference in poverty.
make a difference in
poverty.
I will not waste time,
I'll not
I
waste
will
time.
not
Waste time.
and I hasten to the call of duty
I hasten to the
Call of duty.
and pledge to give my very best
pledge to give
To give my very best.
every day to this cause
every day to
This
this
cause.
in the interest of all mankind.
in the interest of
All mankind.
Before my God,
oh my
Oh
God.
my God.
who wants his people to prosper,
Wants his people to prosper.
I make this pledge.
I
I make this pledge.
Number 5.
Simplify.
We don't have Robert here today, so I'm going to go pull up his pledge. Which if you ever want to know where these things actually are, they're in your financial journey, and there is a folder in here called Crusade Pledge and Affirmation. Here's Robert's information. All right, I am grateful.
I am grateful.
I'm grateful.
Comes to me
The money comes in
Comes to me.
Money comes to me
in increasing quantities
increasing
Increasing
Increase.
quantities
from multiple sources
from
multiple
multiple
sources.
sources
on a continuous basis.
on a
on a
continuous
continuous
basis.
basis.
I am a money magnet.
I am a money magnet.
I earn $10,000 per month
I earn
$10,000 per month.
$10,000 per month
from network marketing.
from network marketing.
from network marketing.
I am healthy,
I'm
I am
healthy.
healthy.
Healthy
am wealthy,
I
and
am
wealthy.
happy,
I'm
Happy
in love.
and
in
loved.
love,
I am success.
I'm
in
success.
success.
I am prosperity,
I'm
I
prosperity.
am
Prosperity.
prosperity.
abundance.
I'm abundance.
I am money.
I'm money.
I am money.
I am the universe.
I'm
I
the
am the
universe.
universe.
I am amazing.
I am amazing.
Amazing.
I am that I am.
I
I
am
am.
That I am.
Every day in every way.
every day and
Every day in every way.
I am getting better and better.
I'm
I'm
getting
getting
better.
Better and better.
Lord is my shepherd.
The Lord is
Lord
my
is my
shepherd.
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 Shall not want.
I shall
shall
not.
not
Shall
want.
not want.
This is the day
This
This
is
is
the
the
day
day
the Lord has made.
the Lord has made.
Right.
I will rejoice,
I
I will
rejoice
rejoice
be glad in it.
and I'm
be
glad.
glad.
Glad in it.
I allow the energy of wealth,
I allow the
I allow
energy
the
of wealth,
energy of wealth,
prosperity,
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 abundance,
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 passion, compassion,
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 and empathy
and
and
empathy
empathy,
flow into my heart
to flow into my
into
heart
my
Heart.
heart,
and life today.
and life
life
today.
today.
By thought, the thing I want,
I thought everything I want
comes to me,
comes to me,
comes to me,
but only by action
but
but
only
only
by
by
action.
action
do I receive it.
do I
do I
receive
receive
it.
receive it.
So I think big
So
So I think
big
big
and act on it daily.
and
and
act on it daily.
daily.
I create as I speak.
I create
as I speak.
It is. All right,
Amen.
everybody. God bless. Y'all have a very, very wonderful day, weekend. I will be back tonight to do presentation call again. I'm on here all day today to answer your questions. It will be a very busy day here today. I got a lot more mommy positions to create. Thank you to some of you for that. Giving me something to do here. So hardly any time for grass to grow here. But anyway, guys, y'all have a very wonderful day out there, sharing the word with others. We can fix their problems. So, yay.
Have a
And
good
you,
day.
you too, Lizelle.
Thank you. God bless. What was
God
that?
bless
Somebody
you,
had a
dear.
question?
No, I just said,
Oh.
and you
I have a
too.
question.
Have a wonderful day. Oh, I'm sorry.